But I want you to unpack the idea that everything rises and falls on leadership. Is leadership really that important, and why do you say that?
It's really that important. I was 25 years old. I'm 73 now. So when I first heard that quote, that everything rises and falls on leadership, and I lived with it for 2 years. And when I say I lived with it, I wasn't sure that I embraced it, but I wanted to see if I felt that it was true. And the more that I would look around and see and experience, the more I realized it is true. Within a couple years, it became the catalyst for my passion to train leaders. In fact, when people ask me, why am I still in the leadership game? It's that quote right there. I truly believe in every area. It doesn't matter whether it's government area, education, the church world, business world. I believe everything rises and falls on leadership. And I'm so passionate about it, even today. In fact, that quote, I believe that quote more today than I did when I was 25. Mm-hmm. And I think one of the beautiful things about something that really works is that the longer you live with it, the more you love it. And the more that you're convinced of it. Mm-hmm. And I've watched that principle and that quote come to reality in my life thousands and thousands of times with businesses I work with, just people. You just watch it happen. And what's incredible is once I realized this, and then I coupled it with the fact that you could learn how to be a leader. Mm-hmm. Because if you just stop on everything rises and falls on leadership, that can be kind of a reality splash after a while, because you look at it and say, well, if I'm not a leader, then everything's going to fall. But when I became convinced with that quote that you could learn how to lead,
right?
That leaders were not born, they could be made. Mm-hmm. And of course, then I wrote Developing Leader Within You 2.0. But those two quotes together are why I'm still in the leadership game, because we're watching people every day learn to lead. And when they learn to lead, everything gets better. No doubt about it.
Yeah, both those principles are hard to appreciate early in your leadership until you do it long enough.
Yes.
Then you start to really see that everything really does rise and fall in leadership. And then the second thing you said, that that leaders can learn, they can grow, they can be made. You don't have to be born a leader. And that's really when it gets fun, is when you start reproducing leadership and you see others become great